Welcome to TTF, Tech Tip Friday. I'm your host, Kurt Staley, that plastics guy. So, on Tech Tip Fridays, I want to give you little nuggets of knowledge that you can take with you right to the shop floor or your CAD station or what have you. And today, and for the next several weeks, I want to talk to you a little bit about physical property characteristics of materials. I've been selling materials for, well, close to 3 decades, believe it or not. Um, and I get asked all the time what certain things mean on a data sheet. So I thought, well, let's clarify some of these things, and we'll start with one of the most basic properties, and that is specific gravity or density. And what does it mean? Well, it's all referenced from water, which has a specific gravity of 1. If your density is less than 1, you're lighter than water, and whatever it is will float. If you're greater than 1, heavier than water, it's going to sink. Now, whether or not your plastic pellets will float or sink probably doesn't matter too much to you on the shop floor when you're trying to make an injection molded part. But what it does mean, the material will either be light or heavy. So an unfilled polypropylene or polyethylene might have a specific gravity of 0.89 or zero 0.9. A 20% talc filled polypropylene, you might be around 1.04, 1.05. A PVC compound, you could be about 1.3. And a urethane compound, like I used to sell for automotive exterior trim, well, you might be around 1.4, 1.45. So a very heavy, very dense material. If you're looking at two materials where one is expensive relative to the other, but it has a lower specific gravity, hey, don't worry about it so much. You're going to find that the parts you make are going to be lighter, and you're selling parts, like sort of a volumetric measure, not a cost per pound. A light material priced a little bit higher is still going to be more than likely a cost savings for you in an overall lighter part. So that's where it can be a little bit tricky, and you've got to run some numbers to calculate your shot size and how the density plays into that. And I may actually do a podcast running through some of these more advanced calculations so you can understand how to do it. But for now, I just wanted to explain what specific gravity or density is. I hope that helps. And we will talk to you next week when we probably discuss what melt flow is, how to measure it, and another nugget of knowledge for you. Take care, have a great day, great weekend, and we'll be in touch.